Two trainers. Same town, same kind of results on the floor. One has a phone full of "can I work with you" messages. The other, honestly, the better coach, hears crickets. Same market, same expertise. So what's the difference? It isn't knowledge, it isn't search, it's one system. I call it the content flywheel. And no, it isn't post more reels. It isn't hiring an editor. It isn't just be more consistent. You've tried those. This is something else entirely. Here's the part that should scare you. Clients don't pick whoever knows the most. They pick whoever they see the most. So every week, you're heads down coaching instead of posting. The feed quietly reprices you below a louder, lesser coach. I call that the visibility tax, and you cannot outtrain it because you didn't become a trainer to become a content creator. You're the best in your zip code on the floor, so you stay on the floor. The posting stops, and quietly, you go invisible. And if you don't get seen, the clients who choose you never know you exist. So here's the deal I'll make with you: 1,000 pieces of content in your voice, your training clips, your transformation footage, your gym B-roll, and get you 100,000 views in 90 days. And if we don't hit it, we keep going for free until we do. Or give you your money 100% back and you keep the content we produced. Give me the next 10 minutes and I'll show you exactly how the flywheel runs without you. And stick with me to the end. I'll also show you the exact 90-day content roadmap we'd run for you and the one short weekly habit that keeps you in complete control. Now, let me level with you. I'm not going to flash fake transformations at you. I'm not going to read you reviews I made up. Here's what's actually true. This engine already runs. On Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube. Real coaches, real workspaces, driven by data on what actually earns attention in fitness. Not some editor guessing and not bro-bait trends. There's even a self-serve version of this, a tool thousands of operators run themselves. But that's not what I'm offering you today. What I'm offering you is the done-for-you tier. We took the engine that works and put our team behind the wheel. You don't operate it, you don't learn an app, you don't babysit a freelancer who half learns your voice. We pull out your method, we build the engine around your voice, we run it, you approve. That's the whole arrangement. In about 90 seconds, I'll show you the 4 turns that make it run. But first, let me tell you a story. I think it's yours. You just finished a session. Your client's drenched, grinning, already booking the next one. Real results, the kind you get every single day. You're good, like genuinely good at this. 6 years of reps, real certs, clients who keep their results because you program for them, not for some 22-year-old's highlight reel. On the floor, you're the best in your zip code. Online, crickets. You know you should be posting. Everyone says it. Build your brand, post a reel. So you try. It's 10:47 at night. The last client's gone. You sit down. You stare at the blank caption box. You type something. You read it back. You hate it. You delete it. Again. Then the clients pile up and eat your whole month. And you vanish again. Your feed becomes a graveyard of good intentions. And here's the part that actually stings. It's not the posting, it's the watching. That trainer 3 studios over. Half your knowledge. Twice the camera confidence. Recycling bro signs you'd never coach. His roster? Full. On content alone. You pour a real insight into a post. Something it took you years on the floor to learn. And it lands on 14 people. 3 of them are bots. So you start to wonder. Maybe content just doesn't work for someone like me. You pull back. And the silence gets louder. They didn't beat you at coaching. They beat you at being seen. At the one thing that has nothing to do with how good you are on the floor. And that's a maddening way to lose. Now here's what took us too long to figure out. When we first tried to fix this, we did what everyone does. We tried to post more, hire an editor, chase trends. It didn't work. The voice drifted into generic fitness noise. The output dried up the second anyone got busy. The unlock wasn't more effort. It was opposite. We stopped guessing what to post and started pulling from what was already working in the niche, rewritten in the coach's own voice. The moment we did that, the whole thing started running on its own. That became the system. Because the answer was never post more. It was never be more disciplined. You don't have the hours. You shouldn't have to. The trainers winning your market aren't better coaches than you. They just have a system. You're about to have a better one and you won't even have to run it. So let me name the real problem first. It's not that you're busy. Busy is a symptom. The real problem has a name. I call it the visibility tax. In one sentence, in this market, clients pick whoever they see the most. So the better you coach, the less you post. And the more the feed reprices you below a louder, lesser trainer. That's the tax. And you cannot out-train it. You can only stop paying it with the system. So here's the system. We call it the content flywheel. In one sentence, it turns your method and your wins into 20 plus posts a month across 4 platforms in your voice that you only have to approve. 4 turns, and it never stops spinning. Here's the thing most agencies won't tell you. This runs on data, on what's already working in fitness, not on an editor crossing their fingers. Turn 1, discover. We find what's already earning attention right now. In your corner of fitness, not in general. The angles people are reacting to, the questions your future clients are actually asking, the myths they are tired of being lied to about. This isn't trend chasing, it's intelligence. But before any of that, we do the most important thing. We extract you, your philosophy, your method, the way you coach, and what you refuse to sound like. No grind season hype, no shirtless thirst traps, no supplement pushing. That goes in the engine permanently. So everything that comes out reads as you, not as generic fitness noise, and never as the bro science you'd never coach. And that handles the thing you're quietly worried about right now. That handing this off means it stops sounding like you. Watch what comes next. Turn 2, repurpose. We take those proven angles and your real client wins and rewrite them through your voice, your evidence, your method. Look at the actual copy. This isn't a template with your name swapped in. This is your point of view, sharpened. The thing it took you years on the floor to learn, written the way you'd say it on your best day. Turn 3, publish. One idea becomes 4. Instagram gets the carousel, hook, framework, call to action. TikTok gets the hook first cut. Facebook gets the version your local market scrolls. YouTube gets the longer breakdown. Same insight, 4 platforms, native to each one. That's 20 plus authority posts a month and 0 hours of writing or editing from you. Turn 4, approve. And I want to be crystal clear here. Nothing publishes without your tap. You stay editor-in-chief. Each piece lands in your queue. You glance through. You tap approve. A short review each week, on your phone, between sessions. That's the weekly habit I promised you, and it's the whole job. Our team handles the rest. The writing, the thumbnails, the platform perfect timing. You don't touch the calendar math. You just say, go. That's the flywheel. Discover, repurpose, publish, approve, spin it every week, and your authority compounds instead of resetting to 0 every time you go quiet. For you, automatically. Now I want to talk to the coach who already knows all this and is still stuck, because that's the worst place to be. Let me guess, you're not lazy, you're not undisciplined, you're just busy being excellent on the floor. And that's the visibility tax closing around you. The better you coach, the more sessions you run, the less time you have for the camera. So the gap between your expertise and your visibility keeps getting wider. Everything you know, the programming, the results, the method clients would pay to learn, all of it locked inside, invisible. While someone with half your knowledge, but a working system, builds the roster that should have been yours. The DMs, the inbound, the clients who found them online. Not because they're better, because they're seen. And here's the hard part. Every week you wait, you hand them a bigger head start. His authority compounds. Yours resets to 0 the next time you disappear for 3 weeks. You don't have a knowledge problem. You have a system problem. And a system problem? that has a solution. So here's exactly what done for you means. Not a tool you log into, not a freelancer you have to manage. Our team builds your entire fitness authority engine and runs it. We call it the lean authority stack. Here's what you get. 1. Fitness authority build out. We pull out your philosophy, your transformation framework, your signature method, and engineer them into the engine. So every post sounds like the expert in your market, not generic fitness noise. Done with you in one onboarding. You configure nothing. 2. A 90-day content roadmap. Executed. This is the roadmap I promised you at the start. Not 90 ideas you have to write. 90 days of transformation arcs, myth busting, and authority hooks. Produced and scheduled for you. No more blank screen. Because there's no screen for you to stare at. 3. Client win content. Done for you. This is the whole point. You create the transformation on the floor. We turn it into the post that attracts the next buyer. Compliant, built to save and share. You send us the win, we make it the proof. 4. A lead DM funnel. Managed. Every idea adapted natively for Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And a sequence that moves a curious follower toward, can I work with you? So all that visibility turns into booked conversations, not just likes. Managed end to end by our team. Add it up, 20 plus authority posts a month, 4 platforms, your voice, you approving everyone, inbound can I work with you messages landing while you coach. 0 hours of writing, 0 hours of editing, 0 app to learn. Now compare that to the alternatives. A content editor or a VA alone, a monthly retainer for one platform. And the voice drifts into bro science the second they get stretched. Hiring your own content person? That's a salary and a second job. This is a different category entirely. A whole engine, 4 platforms, run by a team with a guarantee attached. And I'll be straight with you about why we can back it this hard. Your results are how we grow. A coach who gets seen, renews, and refers other coaches. So it's genuinely in our interest, selfishly, that this works for you. That's why we are willing to put our own time on the line. Which brings me to that guarantee. Here's our guarantee. Over the next 90 days, we'll create 1,000 posts in your own voice using your training clips, your transformation footage, your gym B-roll, engineered to travel and get you at least 100,000 views. If we don't hit that 100,000, one of two things happens. We keep working for free until we do, or we give you every dollar back and you keep every piece of content we made. Either way, you can't lose. You get the reach, or you get your money back with a library of content that's yours to keep. We can only promise that because the mechanism works. We're putting our own time on the line that it'll work for you too. And to be straight with you, because we back every engagement this way. And because we only take one coach per market, we only take on a handful of trainers at a time. That's not scarcity theater. It's just the math of a real guarantee. So here's what to do next. And notice, I'm not asking for a credit card. I'm not asking you to sign anything today. Click the button below this video. It opens a short application. Just a few quick questions about your fitness business. What you run, how you're handling content now, how soon you want this live. Takes about a minute. There are no wrong answers. If you're a fit for done for you, you'll book a strategy call right there on the next screen. On that call, we map out what your authority engine would look like. We walk you through exactly how we'd build it and run it. And remember the 90-day roadmap and the weekly habit I promised you? That's exactly what we'll map out together for your business in your voice. You'll know clearly if it's right for you. No pressure, no pitch fest, just a real conversation about getting your work seen. One last thing on the money. Think about it the right way. An engine that books inquiries while you coach isn't a cost, it's an asset. One signed coaching client from inbound content usually pays for months of this. You're not buying posts, you're buying back your visibility and your time. And the honest truth about timing, we run one coach per market. So every week you wait, the trainer with half your knowledge and a working system signs another client who should have been yours. And the compounding doesn't pause while you think about it. 60 days from now, one of two things is true. Either your engagement is up and inbound is landing from content in your voice, or because of the guarantee, we've rebuilt your strategy free until it lifts. The visibility tax has a way out. This is it. Click below. Answer a few quick questions. If you're a fit, book your strategy call. And let's make you the most seen fitness expert in your market. While you stay right where you belong, on the floor.